to introduce my team briefly. Maybe they can stand from the table there. We have Dr. Daniel Chebet from University of Eldoret, but is the chairman of the ATC board. We have Dr. Kabusia.
Excuse me, so that we can have all the audience hearing what you are saying, can you go to the podium, please? Give her a big clap as you go to the podium.
Ladies, thank you so much. I was wondering why they were standing there, so thank you for allowing me to be here. And the podium is too tall. I am so short, so let me stand here. So my team, if you can come quickly, and Dr. Chebet, maybe you can project. So at the ATC, we have 400 acres, and the display, or what has been dedicated to the ATC is Agricultural Training Center. The Agricultural Training Center is in all counties where farmers are taught, students, and this is where the ministry has a way of contacting the farmers and the ministry, and also we do research there, so the linkage between the research and the actual farming is being done there. So without much ado, let me introduce the team and then we'll display. And thank you, PS, because I know that day on 4th you will be there to see what is there. So quickly.
Good morning, all protocol observed. My name is Dr. Daniel Chebet. I am the chair of Koibatek Agriculture Training Center.
Good morning, all protocols observed. I'm Dr. Kapusia, member, KATC.
Good morning. My name is Chris Rono, board member, KADC.
Bwana PS and all protocols observed. Hamjamboni nyote. God is good. My name is Dr. Chelagat Milka Toromo, the CEO in charge of Agriculture, Baringo County. Thank you.
Thank you, team. So we'll let him present what has been displayed there. But the excitement about the kitchen garden is, out of that small area, instead of the family buying the normal vegetables of 20, 50 shillings, they just get it from the garden, as of what has been discussed by Elizabeth on the other side, that out of what is available, then we raise a nutritious vegetables and also the poultry, so that a nutritious food, which will ensure food security, everyone knows that it is their responsibility to do that and make sure that we get food and malnutrition is reduced and we have healthy people that we look forward to living beyond 100 years. Thank you, Dr. Karibu.
Okay, I will take a very short time just to present the status of what you are doing on the ground. I'm going to give an outlay of the presentation based on these slides. So next slide. Yeah, as I think the indications have been given that we are in Koibatek. We had a run through of a field day, a test run in January that we did just to showcase what we are doing, and we are privileged that we were the chief guest was our PS, the PS, and the PS was there. Those are the guests who were there on the ground on that day. We had representatives from First Lady's office and from the ministry. This is just a rundown of the activities for that day. So we were working closely with the schools. We were working closely with other stakeholders for that day. And it was a field day, so we had livestock, we had crops, we had farm machinery, and a bit of entertainment. Yeah, so now I want to talk about the status of the ground as per yesterday, the current demo plot status. We have set aside 1 acre of land that we have put crops for the exhibition, and we have another almost 5 acres that will be open for the presentations. So this is what we already have on the ground. These are the corn gardens that we have. These are pictures of the corn gardens that we have on the ground. Just run through fairly fast. So we have spring onions, we have tomatoes that we have set up. We have spider plants, saga, and we have vertical gardens also. We have a managu. We have the beauty about kitchen gardens, and that is what we have found exciting, is that one kitchen garden like this is able to supply food for a family continuously, even for a period of time for up to 6 months. This is managu and a shade net. You can't even see the shade net, and this is only 1 month old. 1 month old, and you can see how productive it is. Within a month, you are able to have sufficient food. Next slide. Yes, this is spring onions again, a simple structure that you don't have to buy. All kinds of food you can have in the kitchen gardens. Spider plant again, you can raise in such a small area, and you're able to get sufficient and good quality and safe food for your family. So these are some of the pictures that we have. This is called an A-frame. This is use of waste. So we are talking about using waste material that you are not going to purchase, and this will be there for another 10 years. So once you purchase it, once it is used up, you are making good use, you are cleaning up the environment, and you are able to supply good food for your family. So there are many designs. These are some of the designs that we are showing. Next slide. So the designs are to take advantage of the vertical space, so that within the vertical space you can grow your crops. You can use it in a small area. You can use it for the schools. You are not limited by the space that you are going to use. Next slide. So even used jerry cans, wick garden. So you put a wick, and it is able to suck in the water. So you are using very little water, and it is a form of irrigation that is very simple. Anyone can be able to utilize it. Next slide. So these are all the structures that taking advantage of the vertical space, taking advantage of the limited space for the production of crops. So again, we have sacks, sack gardens. You can use used sacks. You can use used buckets. You can use any used material that would go to spoil and would spoil the environment, but you can be able to use it. Next slide. So these are all the technologies that we have on the ground. In the interest of time, I will we'll just run through them so that you are able to see what to expect. What to expect. Tires, used tires, vertical gardens using tires, zai pits, fertility drains, and even now we moved in to do black soldier farming for the purpose of improving the fertility of the land. Because one of the things that we've noticed with kitchen gardens is that the nutrients get used up very fast. Now when you introduce black soldiers, they use the kitchen waste. So you take the kitchen waste, you convert into fertilizer that you now use to grow your crop. And you're able to have your crop growing for a long period of time. So this is a black soldier house. These are the structures that we have. We have earthworms that we have made. We have azolla. And other technologies that we are introducing that are already on the ground are these ones: biochar, bokashi, simple water filtration systems, integrated pest and disease management technologies that we will also be showcasing. Aquaculture mushrooms. We are working closely with the schools and the colleges. So these are the sack gardens by the 4K clubs for the schools, both primary and secondary. So these are all plots from the schools that we are working closely together with in the neighborhood and also trying to mentor them. And also the colleges, the local colleges. Next slides. So these are all from the local schools that we are working together with and the technical colleges within the neighborhoods. So we have more schools coming in. We have schools coming from the dryland areas of Tiati, and they'll be coming to showcase dryland technologies. We have secondary schools that will be coming to show the innovations, the science and the agriculture innovations that they presented in the recent Science Congress. Some of them are coming for the nationals from next week, and we'll be seeing the technologies that can be used for kitchen gardens. We are also working with other stakeholders, Kenya Seed, Fine Touch, Calro, NGOs, Real IPM, and Kenya School of Agriculture. We are privileged to have Kenya School of Agriculture joining us to also showcase their technologies. So there is much more that we will be showcasing. This is just a sample of what we will be showing, and there is much, much more. We welcome you to Baringo County, to ATC, and we will have a great time of learning. Thank you so much.
Ongezeni makofi tafadhali. Thanks so much, Baringo, for that. So I'm sure now everybody is really wishing and we just to know the date when the launching will be done. I want to give you a challenge, all of us in this room. We all came from a certain primary school somewhere in this country. Can you go and try and at least do something for them in that primary school where you schooled? Madam, that primary school where you went, can you go and do something? And that way, you will be supporting the idea of the Mama Kitchen Garden. Having said that, I want you to see the team, the national, you already there? Can I have all of them on the stage? National Mama Kitchen team, can you come on stage, please?
Just before the team comes, part of Mama Initiative is a technology integration on Mama Kitchen Garden. As the team, we also embrace technology. And what you are seeing on the board, what you are seeing here is an app for Mama Kitchen Garden. This is part of the technology that we are trying to integrate so that wherever you are, just by a click on your phone, you can see what is happening in your constituency, in your ward, even at the national level. We want to see how many people are embracing. And that's why in our national team, we have the champions that maybe I'll call them upon so that members can know these efforts. We cannot do alone, but we do as a team. So this is the app. This is a prototype of a mobile app for Mama Kitchen Garden. You can see it. That's how it's going to look like. Grow fresh organic vegetable right in your backyard with Mama Kitchen Garden. You can go next very fast because of time. Some things are not okay. Yes, next. So this is the guide. From the guide, I think because of the colors maybe from the projector, you cannot see some information. But I'm going to share all this information, even the prototype. I'm going to share to your emails so that you can look at it. If there's something you can critique us before we do the official launch, the national launch. We want when you're doing the national launch, everything is set. Yeah. So that's why we're just trying to showcase some of the key things we are doing as the committee under the guidance of our lead, our champion, and also our PS who are leading this initiative. So here, it has community highlights in the app, whereby issues of community, issues of ward, social. We have the guide. In this guide also we have various platforms that are there, and types of kitchen gardens, okay, types of also agricultural extension service within the kitchen gardens. All of them will be displayed in the app very fast because of time. So we also have the school garden program. The school garden program, we have issues about schools, the 4K club, the water infrastructure and everything. All of them are going to be uploaded in our app for the Mama. So these issues of schools that have registered the 4K club. We have our 4K club lead in the team, is Alice, she's here, whereby she has all the registers. So all of them, you can see them in the app and see if maybe your school has not registered. You as a champion that you have come for this session, you are the one to spearhead this thing at at Mashinani to make sure that your school also has registered, so they can benefit from this program, Mama Kitchen Garden. Also, we have the plant progress, hereby you can track the plant progress also with the app, because this app of ours is embedded with AI. In case of any issue, if you maybe have an issue, you can just take a photo of your plant if there's an issue. Then it can give you the symptoms and give you an advice, which kind of maybe disease is suffering or how can you sort it out. So move very fast because of time. But I'll share with you all this. I think there's a problem there, but I'll share with you. So the AI assistant is here. This is an instant AI assistant linked to the app you're working. This is a prototype of our app. So in case of any issue within the Mama Kitchen Garden project, you can even ask the AI. You have heard the emergence of ChatGPT and the rest. So also we're embracing that, because technology is the way, and this is the key thing, the focus that the country is going forward. So we have also the featured projects that may be supported by Mama, our lead, okay? And also we have the latest news. If they're there, all of them will find them in the app. Okay, next, is there anything? Also here, we are looking at, also you have some products also going to be displayed there. For example, maybe cost of the basic things that you will need to support your kitchen garden. All these things going to be supported in the app, and the kind of support that you're going to give in terms of essential services or basic tools within the Mama Kitchen Garden. Then you have Ask Anything. You can ask anything also, and you can get responded, because this is also our expert from the Ministry of Agriculture. They are going there. They are going also, they are be linked in this app, so if you have any issues in terms of agriculture, and our Secretary of Agriculture there and his team, they are going to be linked in the app. They can respond to any concern instantly to all our Mama Kitchen Gardens ambassador, from the rural level to the urban. So the training and learning capacity building is also very key. The training areas, we are going to be there in Mama Kitchen Garden. Sometimes you don't need to come to see us. We can offer, even once you have installed your app in your phone, you can have some basic materials and handouts regarding our projects, Mama Kitchen Garden support. The resources that are there also, we're going to put all the resources under the guidance of Secretary of Agriculture and also Secretary of Engineering. They are going to guide us that in how all these materials can be uploaded in the app going forward. The community linkages, whereby going to Mashinani, is also very key. Also, we're going to have there various support, people with disability, everybody that is there, the youth, the children, and the women, the vulnerability, everybody is going to be part and parcel of this initiative. Because this initiative is for everybody, it integrates everybody, from rural level to the urban level, from world to national. So nobody's going to be left outside. Okay? So solutions provided, what and support also are there. So because of time, I think this is just a brief about it. Also, I want also to inform members on our launch, national launch, on May. Also, we are going to launch, also we have a manual of that, a manual. And our manual now, the way we are being guided by Agricultural Secretary and also our Engineering Secretary, who are very key technical that are leading this project. They're very technical to guide us. These manuals also, we are going to, at our level, at the community, we're going to interpret them even to local languages, so that at least mama kule nyumbani can interpret some things. Kizungu mingi hiyo tutaregesha kidogo at a level. We'll have some team that can interpret at a local language, so that everybody can benefit in one way or another, to avoid the issues of misunderstanding, and also to enable everybody. And also we are having the farmers party at the end of the year. So this year, part of the initiative from our PS, we are going to award the Mama Kitchen Garden champions. So you as leaders from your communities, what's your role? Imagine now, there's a ceremony there, and nobody's coming from our county or constituency being awarded. It's an embarrassment, and you are here. So it's going to be very serious. You're going to be having serious awards from the world level to the national level during the farmers' part. Last year we had it, it was very successful, and this year is going to be very serious. And part of the initiative is Mama Kitchen Garden Award. From Her Excellency herself also should be there to award her champions that have also embraced her idea, her initiative. So thank you so much, about MCA. So maybe I take this opportunity to welcome my team that I work with them under Mama Kitchen Garden at national level. Kindly come in front. Yes? No, not yet. This is a prototype. We're still work on progress. So, but we can share with you some for critique and some comments before the launch. Okay. So, I
So
welcome
the team, please.
all my team.
Yeah.
You can come. Jared Communication. Tom, Boniface, Madam CEO, you're part of this team. Mheshimiwa Oduguni, you're part of this team. One person, Mheshimiwa, you're part of our team. Mheshimiwa Oduguni, come. Mheshimiwa Fatima, you're part of this team. Come, we started with this team. The Mheshimiwa team can come. We have a representative also in this team in terms of leadership. Kindly come. Ronald, Vincent, where's Vincent? Barmay, come. Don't sit there, forget it. Donicia, come, part of our team. The team is big, it has all leaders, it has everybody. It's a national team with all faces. Yeah. Okay. Dr. Chebet, is he there? Okay, that's good. Dr. Chebet. Where is Madam CEO? Where is? Hey. Okay, it's okay. Rispa, come. Madam CEC. So, all protocols observed. This is the team. This is the real team that makes these things happen. There are many. There are some. They are here, they are doing it. Mheshimiwa, they are here, they are doing it. And some of them, Mheshimiwa, you're part of the team. I don't know where you're sitting. Come, tulikuwa na wewe. Kuja. Mheshimiwa, come. Mheshimiwa, come. I think, Mheshimiwa, some of them, they are shy. Because Oduguni is supposed to be this team. She's with us. They are here. Liz Chelule from Nakuru County is also part of our team. Liz is here. Kuja tu Liz. So that we minimize the politics. Kuja. Mheshimiwa kuja. Yes. Mheshimiwa wote kuja timu yetu. Yes. Sawa. So Mheshimiwa, you have seen our team is big. Mama wako well presented. Yes. Yes. Okay, we'll make it relevant with time. Okay, all protocols observed. All protocols observed. This is the real team. Yes. Representing. Mheshimiwa, myself I'm presenting Nyanza and Western. Mheshimiwa. Mheshimiwa Bensuda. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, yes. So kindly, because of time. Yes. Which area? From the region. It's a regional based. Yes, he's here. From Migori. He's here.
Hello, I think Musharule.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let me maybe introduce the team. Should be introduced. Just a minute, 1 minute. Kindly, you can just say your name. Kindly don't leave. Kindly, because of time, just a name. Okay. Because of time. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This is our team from the national, and I know the team is broad-based. Still, more people are coming. So, Bensuda, your concern is addressed.
Okay, I think Musharule.
Yeah.
Give them a clap. I think what Musharule is noticing is that it is still evolving.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you are called upon, please, to come in and join the national team, please do so.
Okay.
So this is not cast on stone.
Yes.
So it is still evolving. So give them another clap. At this juncture, I want to introduce now Deputy Speaker, Madam Sorey. Okay. I want now to welcome our Deputy Speaker of National Assembly, Madam Boss, so that she can say a few words and also welcome, you know, she knows how to manage that field better than me. So, Madam, welcome. Give her a heart clap as she comes. Moshelule, you are hijacking my guest. So welcome, Madam. Thank you very much. Now take over now.
Thank you very much. And to all those people who have helped make this possible, I want to say thank you. This is a truly noble initiative. And I know that we will all support Mama in ensuring that this becomes a great success. And Ms. Ruto here used to be my classmate. And I think I saw another alumni here from Moiji, and who's also my voter, together with Mama, who's my voter. But I think to start, I know that there were some issues that were raised by the women members of parliament, who said that they didn't see the face of the entire Kenya here. But I want to explain to you this. What has started, the work that has begun, it's at the beginning. That's why today is the launch. It is a proof of concept that they have done. And then, that is why they've invited the women members, because they are acutely aware that they require each and every one of you to be able, because you have a presence in all the counties, all the constituencies, to be able to help push this to every single corner. So actually, the buck stops with you, Bensouda, to make sure that it reaches every part of Homa Bay. You have to make sure that it reaches every part of Kisii County. Mheshimiwa Nyamira. Nyamira, I always say Kisii instead of Nyamira. I know I do that. So yes, it's going to be us who are going to take that. And so it will be important that our audience is able to see all the women MPs who are going to be part of this. We all pledge that we are going to be Mama's ambassadors. So if you could kindly come up and introduce yourself so that the members know. But I know the program already started with some of our women. Like we said, you know, when you try something, you do a proof of concept and try it out. And I know that we already have 2 champions among the women MPs. There is Mheshimiwa from Kericho. Yeah, and for those who went with us to her home, she actually was giving out the vertical gardens to the women and to schools, and so she has begun such great work. I also know that our member of parliament from Samburu also, yes, you'll come and say that here. So our lady from Samburu also was part of the Mama Doing Good program as part of the proof of concept. So you can see they needed to start somewhere, but now it's going to be open and it's going to be up to us to ensure that each of our counties win those awards. So kindly, ladies, in the interest of time, if the women members of parliament could come on stage so that Mama's team can know who is going to be the ambassadors. We'll get started. Let me give, each of them will just introduce themselves for a minute and maybe say a word of what they're going to do and pledge support.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Pauline Lenguris, County MP for Samburu, and I'm one of the pioneer initiators of this program. And actually, I was not called to be one of them. I took myself to the department severally with my from Ghana, and that's why you see us part of this team. And we are really looking forward that whatever has been presented here, we are going to support it 100% so that we ensure that we address the issues of malnutrition in our counties. So the Mama Doing a Good team and the team from the ministry, we are actually ready. This is the team that's going to help you roll out this program. If you engage all of them, the 47 women rep, you will be assured of that the program will be run across the whole county at once. So kindly involve all the women reps. These are the good ambassadors, and they are there to support the women. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Rebecca Tonkei, Narok County Member of Parliament. And one thing I would want to tell the Mama Doing Good team, there is a lot that we can do together. Like I've seen that one of the requirements, the tanks, which we as the women representative provide, so we can partner. And then secondly, there are so many of us, for this program to kick off, you can use the 47 women representatives, all elected and nominated women members of parliament, and all the first ladies of their counties. If we can come together and work together, we can really do marvelous. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the PS and the entire team, Yamama Doing Good. I'm Dorothy Muthoni, nominated MP, UDA, and I want to say this is a clear indication that there's so much in store for all of us, and we can achieve so much, even in our schools, in terms of nutrition, and if we are all involved. Involve all of us, let us kick the ground and achieve. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is Beatrice Kemei, County MP Kericho. I want to appreciate this very important initiative, Mama Doing Good and the ministry. I want to say that last year on 18th of May, PS Dr. Rono came to Kericho and he launched for us the vertical garden in our school, and that program has gone forth. I have done it in many schools, I think 5 schools now, and several families, over 100 of them, especially the vulnerable, the elderly, the sick, and the PWDs. So this is a very good initiative. People are earning, women are earning income out of this. Malnutrition is a thing of the past. So let's continue the program, and I say it is good. The challenge, let me say one challenge is water, and especially during the dry season. So if we get the water tanks and also fertilizer, but in this case, if we get manure the way we've said, it will be good for the women. It is a good initiative, and I support.
Just names. Just names.
God is good. All protocols observed. I'm Honorable Cecilia Asinyen Ngitit Ishu, the County MP for Turkana. Of course, you know, when you say Mama is doing good, in Turkana, Mama is not doing good. And I want these gardens to be taken to Turkana, both horizontal, vertical, and circular, and all of them. Thank you.
Good morning, or good afternoon. Is it morning or afternoon? Thank you very much. I'm Ruth Odinga, MP Kisumu County. And I'd like to say that I'm a very avid and enthusiastic farmer. Already, I do ginger for the women, and myself, in my own compound, I do ginger in cement bags. So cement bags are very important. Don't throw them away. Use them for this project. Also, I have the spiraling gardens in there. I started when I was the deputy governor. We are still giving them out. And PS Rono and your team, all of you know that some of us are farmers. We are the example you need. Come to Kisumu, Asante Sana, and come to Nyanza. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam DS. My name is Umu Kasim. Let's have one meeting, please. Members, please, let's have one meeting. My name is Umu Kasim. I'm the county MP for Mandera. As my sister from Turkana said, this is Greek to us. And really, Bana PS, looking forward to see the good things that it can do for Mandera County, and specifically the ASAL counties. Our biggest issue being water. I think that issue, I know you've been in the Ministry of Water and you understand what I'm talking about. Let's solve the issue of water first in schools and ensure that we have enough water. And I'm really, really, really interested and looking forward to support in this initiative and ensure that we are food sufficient in our schools. Thank you very much.
And you forgot to tell them that when we came to Mandera, they had the best guavas I've ever seen, the best watermelons, which are almost 20 kilos, but they were doing it along the riverbank. So if only you can make sure in seasonal, if only they can have water pans, she'll be able to promote that. So you can start by mass giving her water.
Thank you, Madam Diaz. She actually promised that she's going to be an ambassador for Mandera, and thank you, you're proving that. And also, Kericho, Mama Kericho, you're doing a good job. We've gone to Kericho and seen for ourselves the kind of work is done. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Senator Mariam Omar, nominated. In fact, this is a Greek word, the way my women rep said. But agriculture in our area is only on a base of river. It's a seasonal. So we wanted this one as also, it will help us women empowerment in our kitchen. And we wanted it to be straightly done, fastly, so that our people can get, our women can get empowerment. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm a specially elected senator from Kisii, and I want to say that this is a good opportunity that we are going to take advantage, Bwana PS, to also partner with the Ministry of Water so that indirectly these schools are going to benefit from water, and secondly, we are going to have a reading culture that supports agriculture and students who want to grow up to be responsible citizens or responsible mothers in society. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next.
Thank you very much. Honorable members, ladies and gentlemen, team from the Kitchen Garden. My name is Senator Crystal Asige. I am in Senate to represent special interest groups, and my job here is one. First, of course, to congratulate this initiative and Her Excellency on the good work so far done, and also to just encourage and plea that there be full inclusivity within this program. On the national team, I have not seen any person with disability on the national team, although the Constitution says that 5% must have the face of PWDs. So that includes the national team. That includes every county that this initiative will be working in. I would love to see 5% reserved for people with disabilities, especially women with disabilities, because they're touching, that's the group that you're touching on, isn't it? So those two, and also as you continue launching these gardens, I would love for them to also not forget special schools, special needs schools across the country. There are over 200. And I would love there to be a garden in each and every one of them, and support given in maintenance and capacity building therein. I am from Mombasa County, that's where I live, and I'll be taking that home this weekend, and I'll be talking to schools and ensuring that there is a partnership that is, generated and itakuzwa until the end, kindly. I would love for you not to forget our kids and learners with disabilities, as well as women with disabilities in the country. I thank you.
You must give an extra clap. Crystal Asige has been, Senator Asige has been amazing and has been a great voice for this country and for women. Received international recognition. So Mama doing good, she'll be a great ambassador. I know someone has, let me educate you. Members of Parliament. Senate plus the National Assembly equals Parliament. That is all. So when I say members of Parliament, okay, here you are.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, the honorable members and everyone else, all protocols observed. My name is Irene Nyakerario Mayaka. I am a nominated member of Parliament, nominated to represent workers in the National Assembly. I come from Nyamira County. First of all is to say congratulations to the team. This is a fantastic idea. Those of us who come from agricultural region, and for us who every space is a space to grow food, this is very welcome to the women. Just 2 points that I'd like to make, and this is in terms of innovative agriculture. Very important because nowadays we don't have land, so let's also look at having hydroponic kitchen gardens. And secondly, for the ASAL communities, if the group has not done it yet, I think it would be encouraging if you encourage them to have kitchen gardens using the pumice stone. Because when you use the pumice stone, then you don't need water, as much water as you would need in other areas. So let's also just engage in terms of just making it very digital. And also with the app, let us also encourage our young people to get into digital economics, yeah, and be supporters of the women who have kitchen gardens. I think if you have that partnership, it would be very fantastic, both for the women and the young people of this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. I am Joyce Atieno Sogo Bensouda, County MP, Homa Bay. I want to congratulate Her Excellency Rachel Ruto and the national team for this good initiative. As a member of ICT or information, I want to say that this digitalization is very relevant for me. I have 2 of my agenda items among the 10, that is food security, ICT, and infrastructure. I'm voicing out for a mega launch for this kind of services, Homa Bay chapter. Please, for the youths, women, and PWDs, I'm ready to go for an opening chapter launch. PS, I'm calling upon you. We roll it out through a workshop and we begin practical work. Wamama wawe na chakula jikoni. Thank you and welcome to Homa Bay County.
Morning, everyone. All protocols observed. My name is Esther Passaris, Nairobi County Woman Representative. I want to congratulate the First Lady and the entire team of Mama Doing Good. Us as Nairobi Ngaf, we've been greening schools with doing the project, but I also want us to make it sexy for youth to do agriculture. Because when we give water tanks, we give them to car wash centers, we give them to border borders, you know, sheds. So I feel that we can try and make sure that it becomes unisex, not just an agenda for women. Because I think that's the direction that we want to move, so that the youth, male youth, can see agriculture as something that they need to also participate in. Because after all, we're going to feed them too. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Liz Chelule, County MP from Nakuru. This is a very fantastic program under Mama Doing Good, and we are happy about it. We really want to appreciate her. She came to our county about 3 weeks ago, and we demonstrated this kind of program in some schools. So we are really happy, and we are ready as leaders to disseminate the information and the program at the community level. Me, personally, I'm committed. May God bless us.
Thank you so much. My name is Cherusha Momanyi, MP Nyamira. I also want to take this opportunity to say a big thank you to the First Lady and the national team for what you have given us. And I also want to declare that I am one person. When I went to Kericho and learned what was there from that women rep, I asked for contacts already in my farm. I have the kitchen, which people are always coming to benchmark. But when I have seen that this initiative has started, people are going to benefit so much. I am ready. I will carry it. Make sure that it is a success. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Naisula Lesuda. I'm the Member of Parliament representing the people of Samburu West. Thank you very much for the invitation. In partnerships, we will go far and we will do much more. And also congratulations to the First Lady for this initiative. And just to say that once we scale this up, we'll have a healthy and wealthy nation. And so thank you very much. PS, the garden in Lodokajek Primary is still doing fantastic. Scale it up through also members of Parliament single constituency. We do tanks, we do some water in schools. And so for us, it's everybody to come on board. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. I'm Charity Kathambi Chepkonye, Member of Parliament, Joro constituency, Nakuru County. This is a good idea. We are here to partner, the way my colleague has said. Even members of parliament from single constituencies, women, we have programs we're implementing on the ground. Personally, in the Joro constituency, I empower people with the matters of fruit, trees, farming, and the matters of poultry production. And also PS, as my colleague has said, with single constituencies, members of parliament, kindly consider to extend your hand to support our farmers who are doing fruit farming, especially matters of hash avocados. Thank you so much. We are waiting for you, crowd. God bless you. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jane Kagiri, County MP Laikipia, and I'm very glad to be here this morning. I just want to assure you of my commitment. So far, I've been supporting my schools in the 4K clubs. However, I've learned that I can do better and now push it further to be bigger kitchen gardens and in every school that I have in Laikipia. Thank you and God bless you.
And I think she's forgotten to say that she's also the chairperson of County 47 Women, and so she'll be a focal point for you to be able to mobilize them. Yes, she's forgetting her real job.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amina Kuno from Garissa, the County MP Garissa. I won't need to say much because I was part of the team who were here. We were the initial, the pioneers who were working on this program. And for Garissa and the larger Asal communities, we are livestock farmers. And when the droughts come, everything is lost. And when it rains, it comes with floods and we lose everything along the riverbanks. So for Garissa people, this is welcomed. I was an ambassador, I will be ambassador, and forever, even if I'm not an MP, I will work with the Ministry of Agriculture. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. My name is Honorable Lea Sankaire, County MP from Kajiado, and I'm glad to be here this morning. PS, together with the national team and the organizers of this forum, we are forever grateful. I know this is a wake-up call for all of us to take this initiative to our counties, and we are here to support. We will be great ambassadors, and we will also support this initiative in our respective counties. I know that we may be having another meeting with the county MPs and the ministry, so we can see where we're going to start from and how we're going to initiate this program in our counties. Thank you very much. You know, I come from Kajiado County. My county is arid and semi-arid, and I'll be very glad to partner with this. I know we have been doing a lot with the counties. I have kitchen gardens in schools. I have already drilled 3 boreholes in Kajiado County, and we have started kitchen gardens in those schools. And I know that we're going to take it further as we partner together. Asanteni sana.
She's also forgetting that she's the chairperson of the Kenya Women Parliamentary Association. That means it's all the women both in the National Assembly and the Senate. So again, she'll be another focal point. So when you're looking for somebody to assemble all the women and everything, she's the one to talk to. Yes, and she's also our fundraiser with the donors when we want to undertake certain projects.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good morning. My name is Zulekha Harun, nominated member. I am from Mandera County. The watermelons Madam Speaker was talking about, I personally do the kitchen garden in my house, and I've never gone to the market to look for a watermelon. So it's possible, it can be done, despite the harsh weather and the climatic conditions and the economic factors we have around those areas. We can still do it, and I'm excited to be part of this program, and I'm ready to traverse this country in the name of the Kitchen Garden Program. Thank you so much.
Good morning. I'm Donya Doris Saburi, MP Kisi, neighbor to Beatrice and Honorable Jerusha. You know, I had to eat fast. I'm the only one who has eaten this morning because I was perplexed. My Jirani has this program. Jerusha, whom I campaign for governor every day, she has that program. She knows I'm foodie. She has never told me about this. You owe me, Governor Jerusha. Imagine, you see this program, the beauty about it, you can plant food which you diversify, right? The managus, the kundes we plant in Kisii can be planted all over Kenya. And coming from Kisii, where we have a lot of GBV, by the way, is real. Now we can tell our women to stop fighting and empower themselves through this program. Thank you, our boss, Sholei, the speaker. This program is nice, but Jerusha and Beatrice, they owe me money for this program. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now we have our Deputy Majority Whip, Honorable Naomi Waka, who's also Member of Parliament for Marsabit, and the next Governor of Marsabit County.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, the PS, and all protocols observed, honorable members who are still around, and I just want to say that I'm excited about the program. Kitchen garden is our thing, and that is why I said we want to see the face of many women and also representing different regions. When we do this, we will have positive impact on women and children and youth. As you know very well, some of our areas have been affected by drugs. When we engage our young people, beside giving them something to do, we'll keep them busy. And so the issue of drug addiction will disappear slowly by slowly. I am here with my First Lady. I'm happy that Marsabit is well represented, and I want to congratulate our First Lady for Mama doing good, because it is not only kitchen garden, but she does so many other things. As people from Marsabit, we pray that all those projects will be implemented in Marsabit, and that kitchen garden will soon be launched in our county also. Thank you so much, and I look forward to this program kicking off and transforming lives in every part of this country. Thank you.
And her other job is she's bishop. She's our bishop in parliament. Yeah, Canon Naomi Waka of the SCK Church. Na saa zile tukilemewa tunampigia simu ambia anza maombi mapema. Yes, asante. And just allow me two people who have also really connected to this kind of work and who have worked with me before. Fatuma and Mrs. Njogu. Come here and I can explain. So Fatuma is a Kenyan. Is based in Sweden. She has supported me together with Mrs. Njogu on several occasions to get food for school feeding programs. They get us fortified food to promote the health of children, and we've been giving this food for a while, which they helped me source. But just yesterday, before I even got the invitation, she said, they came to my office and they said, you know, we have to find a sustainable way of continuing this feeding program, because we can't just be raising money to buy the food and provide to them. They have to start growing their own food. And we started to discuss it. We even thought that there's no problem with getting even money, even if we have to lease land for these schools to do it. So let them introduce themselves. And Mrs. Njogu is the Secretary of the Public Complaints Committee on Environment at the Ministry. Also been very instrumental in a lot of the work that I've done in Uasin Gishu. That's why I invited them today. So they are my gate crushers.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mary Njogu. I come from Uasin Gishu, so she is my boss. I respect her, and she has forgotten to say we went to the same school. I was ahead of her. So, as she has said, I'm the Secretary, National Environmental Complaints Committee. We deal with complaints all over the country about the degradation of environment. Number two, as she has said, we have worked with her, and we have done a lot. While I was a CEC in Uasin Gishu, I mentored women, and we are already doing this kitchen garden in Uasin Gishu. And also we are now trying to do the black soldier fly so that we can have organic manure and also have feeds for pigs and chicken for our women. So we have done a lot, and we have always supported her, and she has supported us, and that is why we are able to be here to see and hear what our First Lady is doing. We are ready to support. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. As she said, my name's Fatima Mohamud Higanda, and in Kenya, I'm just Fatuma. I'm from Samburu County, but I live in Sweden, and I've lived in Sweden for the past 35 years. So I'm a founder of an organization that is called the Amina Myren Foundation. Amina Myren Foundation, we try to keep girls in school and look at the challenges that the girls do face. One of the challenges that we have realized in the whole of Kenya is when it comes to food. So we do a lot of feeding programs. And the feeding programs we've been doing in Samburu, in Isiolo, in Uasin Gishu, in Kajiado, and Bomet County. We have a school that's called Chelemei Girls that we have been doing and feeding them too. And as Madame said here today, we are actually trying to look for a sustainable solution. So the kitchen garden is one thing that we are really interested in. But also last week, we had a lot of researchers from Canada, from Australia, from the UK, trying to find how we can feed schools with affordable proteins. Affordable proteins where we can actually deal with malnutrition in the schools. So I'll be happy to see what we can do with all the 47 counties, with the women parliamentaries. And to add to that, we also have a women leadership program that we are doing together with the G7, which is G6 now, I believe. So from 11th of May to the 17th of May, we will be taking them to Sweden together with their technical team so that we can see how we can work together to see that women leadership in the country goes ahead. So thank you so much for the invitation, and thank you so much for hosting us today. Thanks.
Thank you. As like I said, I think my job here was just simple, was to just say that we have an army that can be able to support Mama on this program. We will take it right to the bottom of the grassroots. And as you can see, each different county and constituency have different challenges. You don't have to do this research. These women know exactly what ails which corner, and they'll tell you the simple solutions that can be done. And I always tell them I believe in minimum resources, maximum impact, and I think we can do that. So Mama has our full support. And I know this project, when I saw it, I said, if she does this, I think she's destined for the Nobel Peace Prize. What do you think? You can clap for that, right? Yeah, so I think this is a great program. And Fatuma, thank you very much. I really always say I'm proud of her, because having lived abroad, she's never forgotten home. She's here all the time. Before she call me now, she just rocks up in my house or in the shamba and says, here I am. So thank you very much for that. And I think one last person that we have forgotten to introduce, Mheshimiwa Adagala. Oh yes, Mheshimiwa Siyoi. Yes, I think they can just come here, then they can be seen. 2 members of parliament who have come here. But I also want to give the apologies of our member of parliament for Aldai, Marianne Keitany. She also says pledges her full support. She's not here today, but she's with us. And in fact, she sent a representative from her office, whom she has said at least is supposed to listen and give her the feedback. Okay, so quickly, because we had finished our time.
Thank you. My name is Lillian Sioi. I'm the County MP Trans Nzoia. And I also want to support this initiative because it is very, very important for us women. Now that we have got so many women in rental houses, and probably maybe with this kitchen, wherever they can have some vegetables around their homes, and that makes life easier for them. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good morning. Sorry for being late. Dr. Dagala Beatrice, MP Vihiga County. I'm very delighted to be here to support our First Lady on this program. Everything starts from the kitchen. And when the kitchen is smart, we will have a smart country. And the kitchen is women. Women can steer a lot of things, a lot of development. Women are the people who are putting food on our tables in every home. Therefore, I'm supporting totally, and I'll want this to be implemented in my county, Vihiga, as fast as possible. We support Mama on this, and we are really behind her. Thank you, and all be blessed.
Thank you very much, and as you can see, and a lot of these women have small resources in each of their kitties that they can help promote this. So it will be able to set standards for them and give them direction. Because as you have seen, everyone was doing their own initiative differently. But I think now that you say we have an app, we have advice, we have a coordinated way of being able to do it, we shall be able to do that. And for me at a personal level, you have my total full support. I have always been a believer in producing my own food. I produce my own food. Everything I eat in Nairobi is from my shamba. And many years ago in 1998, as early as 1998, I had cows in Kitusuru. And I used to produce 200 liters. And I used to sell to the university where I used to work. And I used to make yogurt. And my friends used to laugh because they used to say, when mshamba sana. Paka, you have brought cows to Kitusuru, I mean. It's an embarrassment. But I always said I wanted my kids to drink milk the way I drank milk from our own cows. So I'm a strong believer in this. And as you know, I think PS knows, I've been a strong supporter of not only making sure we have good nutrition. I'm a big believer in nutrition. I always get annoyed when I see people eating bread because I tell them that's empty calories and starch. Yes, and we have cassava. Why don't we make sure that we make it compulsory to fortify all the bread that's sold on our shops with cassava, almond, and other things that's available? Because then that way we also counter the issues of health challenges. So this is an amazing initiative. We will be waiting, the Mama Doing Good team and the Mama Kitchen Gardens team. I think we'll organize for a separate meeting with the women members of parliament, and then you can sort of agree. And before that, I'll have told the chairpersons of the teams to first get them to each sort of square out what they can do in terms of this program. Then you have a separate meeting with them, and then after that we can roll out in a very coordinated fashion. So thank you very much, and God bless you, and God bless our First Lady, Her Excellency, Mama Rachel Ruto. Asanteni.
Thanks so much, our speaker. Mpigeni makofi. I think she has here. It's okay.
And I'm just apologies. If you've seen that many of the women members of parliament have left, they have another meeting at the Norfolk Hotel. We are dealing with the issue of sustainability of funding for immunization for our children. So you might say, because we know that the US has pulled out the funding, and that was the challenge. So don't think that we are being rude. It's because we said half of us at least should go for it. And now Mwanaisha was supposed to invite you. So I think you're the next person, then you can take over the rest. Thank you very much.
Madam Speaker. Namshukran sana Madam Speaker, ma-PS walio hapa, waheshimiwa kutoka kaunti mbalimbali na viongozi, hamjambo. Wajua leo yangu ni mafupi tu, ukiwa na waheshimiwa na madaktari na ma-PSs, mimi niko karibisha. Kwa sababu vile vile pia mimi nawania mkutano mwingine, niko na mkutano na First Lady on the same issue, but in a different platform. So allow me to take this opportunity first to thank you all for supporting us, for supporting this project. It really means a lot to all of us as a country, and also from Her Excellency Mama Rachel Ruto and our President, William Samuel Ruto. Every woman in this country is a mama mboga. Sisi kila mmoja wetu ni mama mboga in our own way. Either tunapika, tunapanda, tunauza, ama tunakula. Kwa hivyo ushirikiano wenu ni muhimu, na tunaomba mfika mashinani, tutawasupport kama ni vikundi vya kina mama, kama ni shule zenu, kama ni kwa mbegu, ama ni mbolea, ama hizi vitu ambazo mmeziona za kusaidia mpango huu. Kwa hivyo nawashukuru, na safari hii tutembee pamoja kwa manufaa ya mwanamke wa Kenya. Kwa hayo mengi machache, nachukua fursa hii kumkaribisha PS wetu wa Correctional Services aje azungumze mawili matatu. Karibu Madam PS.
The PS Agriculture, Dr. Rono, the speaker, niende pale juu. Sawa. Niko vertically challenged. So, and all the leaders, hamjamboni, and all the men in the house, good morning. So thank you very much, Mama Doing Good, for inviting us to this function. It was on short notice, but I thought I need to honor my colleague PS because what he's doing is very important. And of course, I needed to honor the First Lady because I've been doing some work with her. I am the PS Correctional Services, meaning that I'm in charge of all the prisons in Kenya. In the prisons, we have 137 prisons, and out of those 137, 46 are women prisons. Na tunafanya kazi mingi kuhusu agriculture, especially what I've seen here, the tire gardens, the corn gardens, and the like. Now, this is very opportune for me. I would really, because I work very closely with the First Lady in the prison space, I will really be committed to participating in this and to assist my people. A lot of my prisons, both men and women, we grow our own vegetables. We don't buy. And we have, the officers in the prisons have identified the vegetables that are medicinal in nature. They are nutritious, but also medicinal. And so this collaboration will be very instrumental in ensuring that we can scale up production. And thank you very much, PS. I really appreciate what you have done. I pledge my commitment that tutafanya kazi pamoja. And I invite you, women leaders, I'm very happy that you're all here, that you come and visit our prisons in whatever county you're at. Come and see what we are doing. Come and see. My officers are very knowledgeable about medicine, traditional medicine. So if you can visit more often and do your CSR there, in return, you're going to gain a lot of knowledge about the medicinal herbs and trees that we grow, and you can buy them. For example, soursop, which manages cancer, moringa, which manages hypertension and TB, and all the other plants that we are doing. We are also very strong at tree planting, so we generate a lot of seedlings. Please come and buy from us, come and support us, and come and learn from us, because those officers, there are 34,000 of them, they are very, very knowledgeable. Thank you once again, Mama Doing Good. I really appreciate the Mama Kitchen Gardens. We will support you. Asante sana PS, and asanteni sana.
Thanks so much, our PS Correction Services, and we really appreciate the work we are doing. Now at this juncture, I want to invite the CEO, KBC, nimemwona pali ametoka. Do you have another CEO in the house? Asnet? I think I saw her somewhere. Madam Duo. Any other CEO so that they can all come on stage and then continue so that we can.
So good morning, everyone. All protocol observed. My name is Agatha Thuo. I am CEO of Agriculture Sector Network, ASNET. ASNET is the Agriculture Sector Board of the Kenya Private Sector Alliance. And as private sector, we are also not left behind. We are really in support of this initiative because as private sector, food security, food and nutrition security is also of paramount importance to us. So allow me very, very briefly just to mention that ASNET is the umbrella organization for in the agriculture space. And our membership is drawn from agricultural associations that are doing quite a lot in development of agriculture value chains in this country. We work with a lot of members that are in various nodes of the agriculture supply chain, the farm input suppliers, technology suppliers, and therefore we have a lot of space in this initiative in terms of supplying seeds, supplying seedlings. Our members, the Seed Traders Association of Kenya, are doing a lot in the effort to supply seeds, and therefore I'm here representing the entire spectrum of the private sector and the innovation that they can bring into development of kitchen gardens in this country. And we are so happy that this is an initiative that is going to support women in a very big way. Just to give very, very briefly an example of the techs that we can bring into this space. I have mentioned seeds and seedlings. but also irrigation equipment. I think you saw when the presentation was being done that there is quite a lot of innovation. That is both at the grassroots level, but there is also very good technology, irrigation equipments, such as sprinkler and drip kits, center pivot irrigation systems, a lot of irrigation systems that our members are working on that we can actually provide support in. Farm inputs, pesticides. I know a lot of people who do kitchen gardens don't do a lot of pesticide sprays, but really the issues about pesticides is about understanding the efficacy, the MRLs, and therefore a lot of them, if they're in the country, they are safe. And then provision of various financing options. The private sector is also working alongside with the public sector to finance the agriculture sector, and therefore there are also other various existing options within the private sector that we can work together in. Last but not least, we are also working. Last year, in the year 2024, we launched our engagements with the regional economic blocks, and therefore we will be very happy to work together within our economic regions, where the members of parliament are, where a lot of other stakeholders are, and we would like you to see the private sector as part and parcel of the stakeholders that are really interested in this initiative. So thank you so much because of inviting us to this, and I have just come to say that we are in it together. Let's work in it to promote food and nutrition security for women in this country. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks so much, CEO Asnet. Give her a big clap. And now I want to introduce, or to welcome now, a representative of the African Women of Excellence Awards, Raising Women Leadership. And nimemwomba only 5 minutes, so that at least mumsikie sidio. I can see she's really...
Thank you so much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mine is not even 5 minutes, it's 1 minute. First, I want to congratulate all of you women kwa kushinda kura. Wale wako hapa, nilijaribu sikupata na mkashinda. What? Boshole. Siwe ni mnoma. So that is why we actually acknowledge and recognize your work as women, and we have an award ceremony and award program called East Africa Women of Excellence Awards to look at what you guys are doing and award you. Don't you think it's a good initiative? And together with the First Lady, tunafanya hiyo vizuri sana na pia kumuaward because of this wonderful program. Ako karibu kupata Nobel Peace Prize, as Boshole said. Sasa tutamuanzia na hii yetu, alafu aenda akipata hiyo international. So at the same time, I'd like to invite my director, Meshak, to just show you what we do at the award. Take 1 minute. Yangu nimemaliza 30 seconds. And raising women leaders. 1 minute. And then we're done. Time has really gone. Oh, my name. My name was to be Honorable MC Jesse. Sai, I'm MC Jesse. Nilipigwa character development, nikarudi factory settings ya comedy. But siyo ingine tunashinda. Niko. Boshole, unipe siri. Hujaishindwa. So sikuachi. All right, Meshak.
All protocols observed. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pastor Edgar Meshak. We run a media agency together with MC Jesse. We've been friends for the last 25 years. What we do is, yesterday we were at Bwana PS's office on a totally different agenda. And then Dr. Muchelule came and told us about this initiative, and he actually invited us to be part of it. And last year, we launched an event targeting towards awarding women across East Africa called the East Africa Women of Excellence. And one of the category was the Agriculture Champion of the Year. And Margaret Rugut Kibogi emerged as a winner. And we have the men who came up with the idea, and we did it together with Hope Media. And we want to present it back to the women here because it's a women-led initiative, and we are open to working together to just refine it. But over and above that, we had side chats with many of you. We had over 500 women attend at Safari Park, and we can just go quickly, just one slide. We came up with an initiative called Raising Women Leaders. And in the Raising Women Leaders is a follow-up program towards the East Africa Women of Excellence Awards, where different women from different spheres will be going to schools and universities to talk to young women leaders, aspiring leaders, and we have different pods. We can just, so our mission, this is our mission, Raising Women Leaders to empower and mentor teenagers aged between 12 to 18 years old. And then let's move to the next one. This is just a concept map. Maybe we can just have a side chat to discuss more about this. And then the pods, the different pods that we have, and our focus here, because of today's meeting, is a kitchen garden, which falls under environment and climate change. Because women are spread across different fields of leadership. So if you have women who are journalists, we'll attach them to the journalism pod, and they will talk to these young girls in high schools and universities, creative arts, creative arts, medicine, STEM, finance, enterprise, and also politics. And this year's awards, finally, we'll be doing it at USIU, and it will be running for 3 days. We thought of having, not as opposed to having it just for 1 day, we'll have a talk to the female students at USIU, and we'll keep it open to other female university students who want to come. So ours is just a clarion call to the women leaders here to come, be part of it, and also if you have anyone under the agriculture docket who can be a resource person under the environment, climate change, we also welcome you. So the long and short of it is we celebrate and honor all the women here. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, MC team. Although alishindwa ni yeye. So I want at this point I want to welcome the chairperson for first, are they called first county days or what? Come over and you tell me who they are, and ni yeye anasema anaongea. Okay.
Good morning. PS, women representatives, other partners in the house. My name is Alamitu. I am the County First Lady of Marsabit, and I chair the County First Ladies Association. That is the name. Allow me to invite my sister from Nyamira, who is here, so that she can introduce herself. And she's also an expert in this field, before I make my remarks. Thank you. We are only two. You invited us, the two of us only.
PS, members of parliament, all protocol observed. Good morning. Good morning again. My name is Emily Nyaribo, the First Lady of Nyamira County, and I'm also an agriculturalist, so I am comfortable in this space. I also chair the First Spouses of the Lake Region Economic Bloc. But while I am here, she's my boss because she chairs all the first spouses of this country. I want to thank Mama for the initiative of the Mama Doing Good and the kitchen gardens. It is a good initiative for all of us and for all women and for all households. I think all men come from households. So when we are talking kitchen gardens, we're actually talking about food in our homes.
Now, as women, our responsibility is to ensure that our children are healthy, they are safe, and they are well protected. For us to do that, which requires all of us, but most importantly, that expectant mother needs to be well nourished. And this is where the kitchen gardens are going to help us to ensure that she gets well nourished. Among the first spouses, we have a program for the early childhood development, where we say the first 1,000 days of a child are crucial. For us to ensure that that child has that protection and that nutrition, the kitchen garden is going to help this woman to eat well, to have something in her pocket to help her go for the antenatal clinic if she can sell something. And also, after she has given birth, to get enough nutrition to be able to get out a child, we are told, who actually will not need to go for tuition. So for us, it is important that we support the kitchen gardens, and there is enough space for all women to play a part in the kitchen gardens. The women rep, the ward reps, the county reps, the first ladies, the teachers, the doctors, every woman come out. Let us all support the initiative of the kitchen gardens, and men, give us that space for us to play. When I speak that, I say, I saw the women rep of Kisii talking about GBV. GBV is real. And it's not only real in Nyamira, it's not only real in Kisii. You only saw a caption on TV because somebody picked it up on social media of what happens. Now imagine what you do not see that happens behind the doors. Things that don't come to the media. It is that bad, and we are asking that the women, the men in leadership ensure that every woman is safe in this country by protecting them. Thank you very much. Sorry, I digressed.
Thank you so much. For records, that the County First Ladies Association includes the male spouses also. The name came up in 2013. At that time, you know, all the governors were male. But in the definition, it says the membership is for all spouses of elected governors in Kenya, and we are in a transition period so that we can have the name to read spouses for the record. Thank you, Mama Doing Good, and thank you, the First Lady of Kenya, for doing this really wonderful program. She's indeed doing good, you know, with table banking and this one also. But we need to understand also that as Kenya, we are diverse and we live in different environments. So we cannot have the same solution. For example, when Esther Passaris in Nairobi has a problem with land, she will be going vertical. Then where in ASL areas, we have a lot of land, we don't want going horizontal. What solutions do you give in each and every area? We also have areas that have, you know, abundance of water. Then we have those semi-arid areas which don't have water. So if we just come in and, you know, take photos and do the kitchen gardens and go away without giving real water solutions, we will not be making an impact. So we need to assess geographically what is it that needs to be done. For County First Ladies, we want to do programs that are impactful. Why? Because we partner with different partners, because we do not have any funding, and we use our voice to amplify what we feel is good for our people, just as she's talked about the mother. And that is the programs that we are running. The other issue is about, you know, educating these mothers. The other day when there was drought in Kenya, I was discussing with the First Lady of Nyamira, and you know, she tells me of a situation where they have a lot of bananas, they have a lot of potatoes, but they'll go and sell them in the market so that mama can come back home with the mandazi and that juice. It's called what? The one that is ya kukoroga. And then in our area, we do not have this thing because nobody has educated us on the nutritional values of these green leafy vegetables. Then the issue of culture. Where I come from, tunajua spinach, cabbage, na skuma. You see, so when you, for example, bring the mrenda, and I had so many mbogas today, I need to understand how do I make it. So local grown solutions for this woman. And then where do we start from? At home, in schools, in places where we will have supervision so that this food that we are growing will make an impact. For sustainability purposes also, and even a balanced diet, could we add alongside the kitchen garden as we are doing the skuma and then terere and whatever, a passion fruit, so that if you are doing it in school, we are having a fruit tree, but not, we can plant the others also that take many years, but we can also have this short term so that these kids are growing well in the nutrition space. Today I want to commit that the first ladies have always walked this path with the Mama Rachel, and we are happy that she has given us this platform. We look forward to partnering with her. We look forward to be mentored by her, and inshallah, this program would be one that is going to bring change in terms of, youth, in terms of, education, in terms of all the parameters that were looked at during the presentation. Thank you for inviting us, and God bless you.
First 3 days, thanks so much for the support. Now, I want to now to welcome the CEO, Mama Doing Good, to give remarks, and after that, she will welcome our peers to make his remarks. Karibu.
Thank you so much, and thanks for your patience. Thank you. Before I give my few remarks, I've been requested to inform all our guests, which is each one of you in here, if you've not had breakfast, kindly step out and come in with something, so that as we continue this program, you can also be having something. Again, those of us who are very far back, feel free to move to the front seats, and then we can commune together. Honorable PS, Mr. Kiprono Rono for Agriculture and other PSs present, members of the Association of County First Ladies present, led by their chair lady, our Honorable Deputy Speaker who has just left, together with all our honorable members of Parliament present, distinguished guests, our partners who are here, staff from the Ministry of Agriculture, county members present, together with our staff from Mama Doing Good. All ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We welcome you once again to this function, and we are glad that you are able to honor our invitation despite the short notice. Allow me to just recognize the partners that work with us in Mama Doing Good, that are present here with us, that are joining us in this program. Beatrice and the rest of the partners from Mama Doing Good, kindly be upstanding. Want to recognize your presence. I had seen quite a number, but I think they've stepped out. Any of our partners, thank you. Thank you for being with us. I also want to recognize the presence of our staff in Mama Doing Good, wherever you are. Be upstanding, kindly. Thank you. Thank you for your resilience. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. Thank you. This initiative is actually about going back to the basics. And allow me to mention that. The basic here being what we all knew as we grew up, the people of my age, kitchen gardens. Every woman in the rurals where I grew up had their own kitchen gardens as I grew up. My grandmother PS and the entire ministry team for accepting our First Lady, who is the initiator of this program, to have you implement the same for us. First, I want to deliver greetings from her, Her Excellency Mama Rachel Ruto, who is the First Lady of this country and the patron of Mama Doing Good. Mama Doing Good is a foundation that is non-profit that implements the initiatives of Her Excellency. So receive her greetings. She would, thank you. She would have been here, but we have quite a number of guests in State House this morning that she's receiving, and she's unable to attend. Now, it is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today. Our mission in Mama Doing Good has always been to empower women and strengthen communities by so doing. Today, we gather with a shared commitment to address a pressing challenge that affects us all. And this challenge has been mentioned by every speaker who has stood here: food security and nutrition in our beloved nation. Food security remains one of the greatest global challenges of our time. Indeed, if you look at the global sustainable goals that we have, the first three talks about food. And it is a very important problem. It's a problem that is global. And it's so very important for us in Kenya to make sure that we achieve this. And achieving it is actually through small things that we are talking about, the kitchen gardens. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization, shortly known as FAO, over 735 million people worldwide faced hunger in 2023, so recent. Closer home, Kenya has made commendable progress in tackling food insecurity, yet significant challenges remain. Approximately 30% of Kenyan households experience food insecurity, especially with arid and semi-arid regions being the most affected. Alarmingly too, 26% of children under 5 suffer from chronic malnutrition. Simply, we call it stunting, while 11% are underweight. Further statistics from UNICEF indicate that more than a quarter of children under the age of 5, approximately 2 million, experience stunt growth. This is a condition that can have long-term detrimental effects on mental and physical development of our children. Furthermore, 11% of children are underweight, and 4% suffer from wasting conditions linked to increased and preventable mortality among young children. These statistics underscore the urgent need for comprehensive, innovative, sustainable strategies to address hunger and more so, improve nutrition. These statistics are more than mere numbers. They represent the daily struggles of millions of Kenyan families. They compel us to act decisively and collaboratively. It is within this context that we gather today, united by a shared vision to enhance food security through the promotion of Mama Kitchen gardening and climate-smart agriculture in households and schools across our nation. And this is the rallying call by our First Lady in implementing this initiative of Mama Kitchen Garden. As Mama Doing Good, we believe in the power of grassroots solutions, and the Mama Kitchen Gardening offers a practical, scalable, and sustainable approach to augmenting food production. By empowering families and educational institutions to cultivate their own nutritious produce, we not only bolster food availability, but also foster a culture of self-reliance and nutritional awareness. As an office, we are committed to delivering transformative impact through this initiative with the following key expected outcomes. 1, we intend to increase income for 1 million women and youth. Somebody told us about youth being involved. Yes, they are involved in this program. We also intend to have 1 million households reached with Mama Kitchen Gardening solutions. And so we are coming right to the counties and to the sub-counties. We also intend to do 2 million youth and women training in climate-smart agriculture and the establishment of kitchen gardens. We intend to do 1 million table banking groups empowered and supported and enabled through financial inclusion and economic resilience to do table banking and kitchen gardens alone to provide for their children. The last one we intend to do is to have 2 million kitchen gardens established across households and schools, contributing to food security and self-sufficiency. We are using schools under the slogan that we are calling Feed One, End Hunger, involving our children in their schools. And remember, it's not just any food, nutritional food in the schools. And so Mama Kitchen Gardening is not just about growing food. It is a movement towards economic empowerment, environmental sustainability, and improved nutrition, all packaged under one. If anyone told you that you're looking at just one doom, having different vegetables, then that person is wrong. This is a big movement that intends to address the three things that I've just mentioned. So by equipping women and youth, and together with our learners through the schools, with the tools and knowledge to grow this food, then we are taking care of now, Kenya of today, and Kenya of tomorrow, through the future, which is our children in primary schools. And so our children's program that is run still under the First Lady, being the champion, both of kitchen gardens and of children program, does that to enable the kids to learn to become future gardeners and to provide food to enrich our security. So improve household access to fresh vegetables and fruits, reduce reliance on expensive and less nutritious food options. We also intend to enhance dietary diversity, thereby combating malnutrition and diet-related diseases. We intend to build resilience against climate change by promoting climate-smart agriculture practices such as water harvesting, organic farming, and agroforestry. We also intend to strengthen economic empowerment by enabling families to save on food expenses and generate income from surplus that they have. Having said this, allow me to appreciate each one of you for coming here today. There were many questions that were asked by our honorable members about why they are not part of the team that is in the national level. Of earlier speakers, starting from the ministry, where we had my sister Elizabeth presenting what this is all about. The first team that came here was the technical team that had to put all this together, package it for you today. So this was your day to invite you to join the movement that deals with kitchen gardens. So you're not late. It is your time. The reason why we invited you here. And thank you so much, PS, for inviting all these people, especially the members of parliament, to support, because we know without you, we cannot reach every county, we cannot reach every village, we cannot reach every child that we intend to feed and end this thing known as hunger. And having said this, one person said, where there is a will, there will always be a way. Let's all establish the will. I believe the way will be found. Together, we can cultivate a healthier, more nutritious Kenya, and for every child, we'll have an opportunity to thrive and the communities to flourish. Thank you so much for listening to us and for coming. And with this, I wish to take the honorable task that I've been given, and in all humility, I'll ask you to be upstanding. We invite our chief guest, who is our PS, Ministry of Agriculture, to address us. Thank you.
Asante sana. You can now sit down. I was asking one time, why should we stand up when the guest? Have you ever understood why we are standing? It's a funny philosophy. But ladies and gentlemen, I think let me take this opportunity to join hands with you, the members of parliament who have talked, well represented here by the county MPs, and who are mostly women our esteemed team from the various ministries, the PSS, I know PS Correctional Service was here. We have representative of the PS Gender. I don't know whether we have PS Gender. Yes, and we clap for her. I know you did not get time to talk, but we recognize you. PS, you have another PS around, representative? PS Asal. Okay, thank you. Another one? Yes, PS. PS Pro Economy Fisheries. Thank you. I wish there was time, but there's space and time to really discuss this big debate and program in terms of Mama Kitchen Garden. The team from the Mama Kitchen Garden, thank you very much. You have really crafted from the First Lady's office and the whole team from the Mama doing good. I think the CEO, you have put it in a very professional way and put the stone inside the talk. Thank you very much. And I think we are here because of your initiative and all the stakeholders, the private sector, the team from government. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. While I was alone and I was with a team here, I realized that you chair speeches until you are the last one, when everybody has left. There was a big team when we started, but you gave them just they talk and they left. But I understand why. I think they gave their apologies. You know, when it takes a very long time, sometime, it makes everybody else a little bit uncomfortable. But I want to welcome all of you. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we gather together to discuss a very transformative agenda that has the potential to reshape our cultural landscape and significantly improve the livelihoods of our people, and under the Mama Kitchen Garden Initiative. First, I would like to express my deepest appreciation to each one of us for taking time to be here this morning. I believe you have taken something. I was reminded that people are not eating, yet it is a meeting of agriculture where food is very important. So if you don't take food, it means there is no food in Kenya. And we are, our ministry is a breadwinner for every family. Your presence as team leaders from various sectors is a clear indication of your unwavering commitment to advance sustainable agriculture and ensuring food security in Kenya. Food security remains one of the most pressing challenges our nation faces. Despite the progress we have made over the years, we continue to experience significant obstacles, especially in the rural areas, where access to nutritious and affordable food is limited. According to the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, children under the ages of 5 suffers from static growth or underweight, signaling alarming rates of malnutrition. This reflects poor health and an indicator of the broader socio-economic consequences of food insecurity. Malnutrition is one of the biggest challenge and problem we have in the rural areas. And this big concern can be well handled, addressed by this program if it is well managed and it succeeds. The role agriculture plays in addressing both food insecurity and malnutrition cannot be overstated. Our agricultural policies focuses on increasing food production and also providing the nutritional quality of the food produced. Ladies and gentlemen, this initiative started by First Lady, being implemented by the Ministry of Agriculture, is one of those very rare initiatives a country like Kenya in Africa could really undertake to address the serious issues which sometimes cannot be explained in a classroom environment because on how we are as Africans. Many a times when we travel across the world, we are mentioned as the best country in the world in Africa in terms of agricultural practices and more so, that country with very, has a very energetic team of youth. At the same time, a country which can be used as a model in Africa in terms of food and nutritional security. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to demonstrate that. We need to stand tall, and be that leader, that country of choice in Africa, which is known to be the best when it comes to serving her people on matters food. And whenever we discuss about this topic on food and topic on agriculture, women come first, youth follows, and it has been a struggle in discussion on which way to go as African countries to address the matters of women in agriculture and youth in agriculture. That has been a topic across all our discussion in the global arena. And I think Kenya, being the first country seen to be leading the rest in terms of food production, let us demonstrate now in this space of kitchen garden. Why kitchen garden? We all know that women, if you are told, I was discussing with the speaker, the deputy speaker, that if you are told to show a picture of a farmer, I don't know in Kenya alone, but even in the world, it is never a picture of a man. Rule number one. Isn't it true? It is never a man. Number two, it is never somebody well dressed. It is never that person. It is not also a young person. It is never that person. You know very well in your mind how that person look like. It is normally a woman, very harassed, the hair not made, and feeling a little bit agitated. She wants to say something because she feel like she is left, harassed, tortured, and no one listened to her. That is the picture the world, and even generally, Africa and Kenya, is given to a farmer. So somebody very poor, a woman who is very poor, ameshika chembe, au panga, au kipoko, au kichiti, ako na ng'ombe, au ako kwa shamba. And somehow, she's lacking something. She's not continuing digging, or she's not continuing taking care of the animals, but she's standing one to attack somebody, to tell somebody, no, enough is enough. We thank this government because we have put agriculture as the first one, and farmer is the first one in this bottom-up economic transformation agenda. And now with that space and the current leadership, ladies and gentlemen, we said we need to stand to that agenda and support farmers, support agriculture. Now this farmer who is normally put on the screen, which is a woman, this is a time to support and assist this key critical farmer. He could be your mother, he could be your sister, he could be your child, your daughter, he could be a friend, he could be a neighbor, but a time has come. Let me now go back to this program. When we look at now the space when the First Lady came up with this program, we realize that in terms of bottom-up and Mama Mboka, we need to have a structured program for Mama Mboka. And this program, when you look at it in terms of the very many initiatives inside, which I will explain to you, if we do it very well, I think it will not only be the First Lady to receive the Nobel Award, but I think Kenya, as a country, will be a country of choice in terms of training for how best we can uplift the standard of the poor people. The reason why I call women leaders, I look at the space and say, this is your space. This is the space of all of us and all of you women leaders to assist us because you understand very well. Agriculture by default, even if you don't want people to go to the farm, they will go to the farm. By force, na kwa fucho. If you tell your mama not to farm, ni kama unamwambia imefika siku yako uende. So each one of us, in a way, especially women, you have something in the house, something in your home, in the aka kitchen pahali. But why don't we, as we know, as prefect and as experts, as women, stand tall and strong and channel or focus on an initiative which that poor woman who has suffered for long in your village can see that there is now somebody listening to me. Over time, I've been producing food for the family, but this is a time I've been hard, and therefore this space of a small kitchen in my household can be supported and be felt to be a great contributor to the national food basket. We have learned that these women are doctors in farming. You can tell them and they will tell you how to preserve food. They know better than all of us. They know the type of seeds to grow. They will tell you. Last time when there was a small hitch on fertilizer, they are the same people to tell us, "Hii fertilizer, haikai kama ile ya zamani, hii inakaaje?" So we try to talk a lot of English and a lot of science. They say, "Nimbaya." So we try to explain again. They say, "No, we used to know it is like this and this." So these farmers, in one way or another, let us really appreciate their knowledge, though some may not have gone to school. Women leaders, we are in a space, I know there are more men now than women in this hall. I don't know where they went again, but anyway, they will come and complain that we are championing a women's space and we are men. But we'll provide that space. Women leaders, this is your space. We say as government, we need to team up with all women rep, all women leaders of parliament, and provide a structured leadership so that we relieve the national government to deal with the big food basket of export. But the small food basket at the family level, let it be addressed by those small kitchens in our homes. And because of the space in terms of land, which is limited, we believe that these structures, the way you have seen, will be so important and useful to address what is called the professional approach in farming, as we talk about vertical farming and consolidated farming and utilization of other materials to support farming. It is important. With you now in this box, because this is one of the programs which will change this country. Why this space? This is a program, it will change all of us. This is a program, many women leaders will come back to parliament. I'm just telling you, because it will roll out like a bushfire in Hamatan once it starts. So how will it work? We have looked at the space, what the common farmer, mama, is looking for in the village at home for critical support. We sat down as PSs. We are around 8 PSs. The PS for gender, to deal with women, the PS for MSME, to deal with hustlers, or what you call the employment for the youth, and for that team. The PS for water and irrigation, to assist us on matters water. The PS for trade, to assist us on markets, because we are starting a bomb or a channel. Then there must be market, and a structured market for our women. The PS for investment, to check on the private sector support. The PS for national treasury, to look for money. PS for livestock, because food is food. PS for blue economy, because it is about also food, fish. All those other PSs are people in team 1. And I know they could have been here in light numbers. Some things changed. Like PS Street, you know we don't have PS Street. It is under another level nomination. We don't have some PSs. So we have a whole cohort of PSs. And you had PS Gender here represented. We have PSs here represented here. And then PS Correctional Service, because there is a lot of land in agriculture. It's a cohort of a big team with a lot of momentum to change the space of agriculture in this country. Because agriculture comes first, not only in Kenya, but also in SDG. After we look at the space we require to really roll out this agenda of First Lady, we realize that we need the private sector and we need to understand the ground rules. Ground rule number one, we need water. So part of the pillar or program running is water program. There is a water program in this, let me call it water project in this program, whereby we go to a place, a county, led by a women rep. She will tell us, in this place where we are launching kitchen garden, I need water. How do we do it? If it is a county which is having a lot of rain, we can see if that county, we can give water tanks. If it is a county where we may not get water, we can go and drill boreholes. If it is a county where it is raining water tank, we can provide. At the same time, we can have water harvesting mechanism. How will it happen? When we are going to your county, which once we build the structures or no we'll implement, we'll tell you as a woman rep, can you also changa tangi mocha? But I know once we move, you'll realize that you'll tell other friends, every woman rep, when we are going to a place, or if we are going, for example, to let us say Mandera County, you can have 47 tanks from every woman rep giving to Mandera County on that day. And then government will do our part in style on matters water. So we can have an average of around 100 tanks to be provided for harvested water. If it is Kericho, for example, because we launched this program in Kericho, and thank you, Honorable Mheshimiwa. We launched it and it's like a push fire. You have heard how it is moving. She has already reached 100 families. We drill borehole. We had vertical gardens. We have young youth who can also go around and create a particular small businesses to develop those structures. I hope you saw the plastic you are talking about. You saw about some tires and some other structures we require. That is employment already. And they are able to cost and say, this particular vertical garden mocha ni shilingi ngapi. So that is how it works. And I think, Patrice, you will be championing to really demonstrate that, so that it works and it has worked. Now, imagine you are in your county. I'm only talking about one project called water, but we'll not only go with water alone. Now, we'll now look at seeds and seedlings, depending on your county. So as a ministry with a team of stakeholders, we'll now provide seedlings on that day. If it is coffee, if mamas, they need beans, they need boka boka, that is our day in your county to demonstrate that this is what we require. Yes, after we finish, we say now, we need to put in some farm implements. Unataka chempe, panga, nguo ya kutumia in the farm. Then we say, yes, we need to provide those farm implements. And then you say, now, you need a market around. Then the PS for industry, what we are calling it cottages, will come in and say, where can we put a market once all these wamama, wametengeneza chakula, or this food, we have a small market where they market. And then we have the financiers to come in and provide finances and circles so that this team can have credit also for their production. And then we have capacity building. So we'll team up with a company for private sector or KSA for capacity building of those wamamas. So there will be another project for capacity building of those particular team, so that they are capacity built. And then I hope you have seen we are giving out trials, just to make sure that post-harvest losses are addressed. So we look at how best can we provide trials. And then within the same structure under industrialization, we want to provide machineries. Because youth, we need to attract youth. And then we bring in technology so that the youth can come and now do market. In the 7 youth we have recruited per ward, for every ward, we have now 7,100, but we'll go up to 10,000 once we have done with the whole country. Those 7 youth which are young are the ones to go and continuously train the mamas or the farmers, and also provide a technology platform so that they are able to sell or also have knowledge and be assisted in terms of agronomy. That will also be there as part of the big program. So it is a chain of a number of initiatives to support women in agriculture, and specifically the women in the rural areas. And when you look at how we have structured, you will all appreciate. So what we do, we want now, the reason why I call women leaders from parliament is there will be a debate in parliament on how to get some funding. This is a program I believe it will promote all of us. It's a program I believe it is, in terms of timing, it is the right time. It's a program I believe it will revolutionize agriculture from deep from the rural areas. And it's a program which provides collective togetherness, or a collective effort for all of us, because we'll be doing it as a team. It's a teamwork led by the ministry, implemented by Office of the First Lady. And with the initiative from the First Lady's office, I believe we'll be able to tap on those initiatives so that in one way or another, we'll be able to really leverage and move with some speed in terms of going forward. At the end of this, today and during the launch, by the time we are launching, we need to have agreed with all of you. I wish all the women leaders were here. On what is the structure for your county? Because you will be the leader. You will be the team lead for your county. I don't want you to say after some time, men who are mengia tena. Well, no, men, they don't leave a space. So, so you will be the team lead. So the technical team will restructure and make sure that every county there is a technical implementation team, and the women MB of the county will be the lead. So that during the rollout, we don't want to launch and stop. During the launch, we'll have had a whole program for all the 47 counties. And when the counties are being visited, I wish they were here. I think because they are not here, we'll do piloting. To say which county come first. So because they are not here and they will be so political, they will say, why is mine the last one, or the first, or the third? Because we want to move with speed after May launch, so that we are seen to be working. So as I finish, as leaders, we hold the power to create lasting change. Your support for the Mama Kitchen Garden initiative can help catalyze a national-wide movement that prioritizes local food production, addresses malnutrition, and empowers women. We must advocate for the necessary investments in training, resources, and infrastructure to make this initiative a success. This will require a concerted effort from all levels of government, from national ministries to county government, to ensure that policies and resources are aligned with the goals of this initiative. I urge each one of us to champion the Mama Kitchen Garden initiative in your communities. Let us work together to ensure that every household has the knowledge and resources it requires to create its own sustainable kitchen gardens. Through collective action, we can transform Kenya's agricultural sector, improve nutrition outcomes, and empower women to take charge of their food security. In closing, I want to express my sincere gratitude for your attention, support, and commitment to this vital cause. The Mama Kitchen Garden initiative is an opportunity to address the dual challenges of food insecurity and malnutrition, while empowering women and creating stronger women, more resilient communities. Your leadership and collaboration are crucial in making this initiative a reality. Together we can build a food secure, healthy, and prosperous Kenya. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And I believe today's breakfast, it is a breakfast. You must take food. It is a breakfast. And it's a breakfast, it is also called public consultation. Because at some stage, people might go to court and say they were not consulted. So you know how we are. Stakeholder engagement. So it is part of that consultation. I believe, thank you, Pazaris, women rep for Kericho, and other women rep who are still around here, for this great support, because we'll go far with you people. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. And I believe with this leadership and the structured approach and the passion in it, we'll deliver on this agenda. And we'll celebrate. And this team here who are doing some classification, award, you will get confused on who will be the lead, because everybody will be on top, 99.2, 99.9. When it comes to women, I want to challenge you women, take your space. We'll provide the leadership from the ministry. The initiative is from the First Lady. Please take your space, because there is no time. We might move with some speed, but you'll allow us to move with speed because there is no time. The child is crying for your leadership. The children are crying for food from you. The country is looking at you to be the mentors, to be the philosophers of food and nutritional security. Take that space and demonstrate you are that person and lead the rest of Africa in terms of provision of women leadership for food and nutritional security. I look for that time when we'll be celebrating the winning woman leader in a place somewhere here. I don't know. It might be in Washington, D.C., or it could be in Chobak. Asanteni sana.
We can give our peers a better clap. And I think we do the 3 factorial. Can we? Let's do the 3 factorial for the PS. 4. He's a man. No, men are given 5. Yes, 5. Okay, let's go.